What up, guys? OMG, what is the hell? And as you can see from the thumbnail, it's just one deku had a chemical chemical quirk. You know, if I remember where I left off where um Izuku, Deku, he was just after here, but then he shot the shit back at Bakugo when Momo was trying to take down. After Blast, after the thing I'm waiting, Bakugo shot from past them and shot it back at them. But it go passed out, because he was scared. Actually, tough to get 5 minutes in. Bakugo, he wakes up. As you see, All Might, young Bakugo. That was what you could have done. As Bakugo, he's quiet. He's quiet. He's quiet at this point. It's just calm down with him. He maybe he tried to kill me. He still deserves a little mercy because he's just mad that I beat him. But I whole life I always beat him after I got my quirk. So because you give him afterward. As he leaves, as he turns away, as in his, he can tell that I was backwards. As you go, All Might after that. He says I want. He says you have to know. I'm going back. He goes back to sleep because he goes back to sleep thinking. He realized something. There's a point of there's two differences between life. You can make choices that are smart, or you're going to choose that are just dumb or straight idiotic. And those dumb choices, even smart choices, can put you in bad places. If we realize if Zuko really wanted to, he could truly kill him. He could kill him with his own explosion, making it 1,000 times worse. Think about Izuku. He's like, I wonder something. As he make chemical electricity and natural glycerin on his hand because he's like, that's what it explains that. The Bakugo goes, he really could. As he gets thinking, he says, I can. My quirk is a chemical like quirk, so really, I have nothing on him. Let's do this in a way that he can hurt me, which is going to be hard, He's thinking to himself. He's thinking deep in the heart within himself. Look, he goes back to Zufu, as how he starts as he begins to make like acid. As he makes he pops like a as he begins to train with liquid and gas creation, man. Because even gas it tires him. And like he gets tested. He gets about to pass it, as he creates more liquid as he passes out. As he creates like I see 40 more liters of liquid. And he wakes up, takes a day off, and he goes to creating gas. He creates all of the thing for gas. He creates a lot more gas than he usually passes out. As he begins, he gets like he ends up trying to make something. So he gets to go and he actually has a little cube. And he says, Nezu's like, as he goes, says, Nezu, can I have a lab? Nezu says like, yeah, go ahead, kid. So Nezu, no. Nezu says, he goes, Nezu, because Nezu allows students to be him. Says, Nezu, can I make a request? He'll say, what is it? Lab. He says, why? He said, Nezu's like, why do you want a lab? He says, my quirk, right? He says, yeah, chemical quirk. And Nezu says, I want lab to do some experiments. And he's like, I agree to that, but if you say anything dangerous, you gotta let us know. Because if you find out and it hurts somebody, you get a system. And he's like, okay, Nezu. He's like, thanks that, it takes like a week a week or so, like, as to help with other heroes to make him a lab. As you get everything set up, as you know, make the whole thing for like he says, can you make it like he says 100 by 2 million by 2 million, 5 million. And it says no 2 million by 9 million by 9 million. Cause yeah, it's I'm gonna make it big as hell. And it says that's gonna take if you like you should touch before us. That's gonna take at least a month. Like if you have some Mentos, as long as you have some Mentos and you have nothing to do. But you some Mentos, he don't get workers off anymore because no, like he usually helped though. He realized that he really have to work things getting old. But with his age and it becomes harder from a very different region for his physiology. He does it takes at least almost half a month while you get done, and he says just call me, tell Nezu if you want a full expect. As he begins, he gets like naturally because he did make a gas that thing that can make one with mirrors as he makes. He gets a nitro, and he gets light, like something that makes like chemical light. He calls it, and he mixes it in. As you see, it becomes like you see it. He sees it swirls, and it makes it makes this big, and he doesn't know as it explodes. Boom! Damn! As he sees a liquid, the hell is this? He looks at this, as he's like chemical or something he has developed over the time. He's just chemical, unknown chemical, chemical. It whenever touched by the user or whoever touches it, it can completely shape it. As he touches it, he touches it, and it forces it to a knife. He said, "Huh?" As he puts his gas mask on. While you see now, and he's like, "Huh?" As he makes a gas, like sleeping gas. It's like sleeping gas. It's sleeping gas. He makes sleeping gas. Like that make the I think I said if I didn't say this, if I didn't say this, yeah. They got the dorms. No, yeah, they got the dorms. No, they got a little room for Zuku. Because after he asked that, because he does spend extra time at school, like working on certain things. He does got a little room to himself, like a whole thing. Because he sleeping here a couple of times, and they did let Inko know. Inko's like, that's the Zuku for you. Says, she begs, can you stay? Like, he always says yes. And like, he's like, cause he worked hard. I just asked Inko, you mind if he hadn't staying here? I don't mind at all. He's doing him. He probably wouldn't keep falling asleep there if he says, cause they already got something for Zuko to stay at. The whole room connected to the lab, which, that's doing like, people be wondering if Bako did, and wondering where he's at. He kept telling Bako that. And he creates a gas, which it's like natural glycerin. You know, he ended up, he had mentioning it with something that burns away. But it doesn't matter. Fire, as he gets just with gas that when comes in contact with people, kind of, he doesn't really know. He wasn't trying to create something, though. Know what the guy's gonna do, but it's definitely gonna do something. It's like he doesn't know us. He doesn't know. He couldn't. He elevated chemicalized, but I don't know what it's gonna do. It's not yet. See, he's like, everything takes the gas mask as he clears the room of it. They get mad as he looked after. He's like, he says he goes home though before he comes back. Because they did kind of give him a scholarship, like a whole wristband to come back and go home. What's that? Hold up. Yeah, since I have found, okay, I did give him a scholarship here. What was that? Slime deck. Don't know if I didn't, but if I didn't, I'm giving him a scholarship. He does got a scholarship, has it, he can't come back in out here. He goes to go. And he says, Mom, how you been? Good. I've been sleeping in your lab. He said, 8 seconds. She hit someone in the head. It's like, ow, come on, man. What I told you about slipping in your lap? Because I told I love you. But I told you this twice now. Like I said before, I don't should take it twice for you learn. I don't want you to get yourself killed because you slipping in. Okay, I try not to. How you been, son? I've been good. How these passes out? And knowingly he can sleep. Yeah, no, releasing bitter aphrodisiac. Cause I'm doing I can, and this is who I am. At this moment, he's, she end up being like that and leaves the room. After guys, kids up, he wakes up. As he leaves it all, I'm leaving, going back to school. We're going back to house school, just wanted to visit for a bit. Sorry, I'm telling you what That's something's gonna happen later. He's like, you know, then he goes back, experiments, do other things. Doesn't work. That's the thing. Doesn't work. Voice crack. He's having fun. As he making, though, one of the things he's doing, he experimenting and making and manipulates. Heard up creating a chemical that can manipulate fire. No, ice. He's like, yeah, his powers by big this shit sense. He can't make sure chemicals, other things. As you learn that he can particularly manipulate stuff as he rubs it in. It's like, as he makes, like, ground type, he manipulates it. It's like, peculiar, It's like, this is, I don't know how to do this. Though he have to, but yeah, each one takes time. He had making a few of them failed, but he only made fire and earth. He don't know how to make the other ones, Maybe consume some time, he realizes. And being little too made my experiments, but lazy. As he goes to, his room is, his house, his room. That's like his lab is below his, house they made for him. What's he going to? I'm going to sleep. That dude checks up on him, make sure because Nico specifically said to him, just says, do not let him fall asleep in his lap. But if you do it twice, check on him, As you end up seeing he did it twice, so make sure that he didn't fall asleep. He went to go check on him. And he said he was sleeping peacefully in his room. He says, yeah, okay. He sleep in his room. And it's like, as the next day comes, this was sometime after hero. To be honest, the type skip is the USJ. Either and again picks and stuff. He's like, he's like, he ended up going to the USJ, the same thing going to Cannon, the same thing happens, and the Kurigiri opens the portal, and the Nomu comes out. He ended up, they stay as he sees normal. He pops up. He hadn't really seen the camera. Then he went up using driving the times 3 as he goes to roundhouse kick normal. As he gets teleported to like the earthquake side. And he don't know. He uses adrenaline, jump and drop out of it. As you want to. No more as he sees being the shed. Aizawa. As he goes to breaks the Nomu hand, the Nomu, it bouncing off of him. And it breaks his wrist, he pops the cap. He pops the cap open. He makes the bottle. He gets the bottle and pops, and throws it. As we I see as I get thrown. I know he slide. He's like, fine then. He goes to Zuko. Nope, wrong one. I didn't do that. Zuko goes to kick the Nobu. Boom, boom. And you hear Nobu. He gets a Nobu. He kicks it as he releases. He releases a gas. He's like, he releases a gas. That ramp to weaken anybody in his vicinity. And as they get, he end up creating this one gas, like what from experience, which one, which is not the one unknown one, which once, once if it touches you, it immediately weakens you and he gets your strength, but not too quite. He still got working as he goes to, it weakens Shigaraki and the Nomu and Kirigiri as he goes and try to punches the Nomu right in the gut, sends it flying. As he gets running, and he's adrenaline pussy, and he jumps. He begins to combo the hell out of the Nomu. The Nomu get combo on combo on combo on combo. Then he does a round back down kick. Send the Nomu back down to the ground. As he begins to regenerate, it's just, oh hell no. As he's like chemical slap. He's like okay, fine. He throws the ice cream that place on him, and then he throws the ice cream. He makes his body makes that. And we get so he makes it liquid, throws it on him, and we get to make ice blades, kicking him, he'll make ice slashes. So and send those ice slashes down. He's like, he begins to think internally because he got chemical separate mind. He calls it. Which allows him to think chemical wise while fighting. He gets to make that he goes by every natural substance as they combine some random substances and his weird one. But it comes to once it comes to content, it mixes his head. It hits the brain, but normal. It doesn't function as well. Once it touches you, it completely absorbs you into his ball, making you edible and pick his quirk. As he runs, he throws at the normal as it swings in. He makes it a chemical hand, throws it, gets it, eats it. Boom. As he feels the normal hypergeneration, as it kind of combines with his white cell generation. And he cuts himself as his cells she's going to heal. That's pretty useful. As he goes to Shigaraki, punches him, kicks him, and Hungary comes in blocks, and he's like, that's some, as Shigaraki comes to touch him, he cuts his blood, cuts his arm, oh god, and he makes a smaller version, as it copies Shigaraki's quirk. It don't it dodges. He kicks. He had learned basics of kicking. Like martial arts. He kicks Slate as he kicks himself. God, it's like him, and grabs him, not 5 fingers, because he want to be sure to kick first, and knees him in the face. For Zuko, and he uses this place to roll and kick Shigaraki. And he grabs him, he punches him constantly in his gut, Kaguri, he's like, what should I do? As he uses teleportation, as deku, as he goes nuts, as he kicks, but making Shigaraki's actual, damn, as he makes the guy, he throws liquid over, let me read, so, All Might comes in, they have a backup move for a reason, he first knows as he says, as he makes it, as he goes to throw one thing on that move, because he throws over nothing. Oh, that's good. As he begins to try great transference or copy transference, because he still hasn't, but it's not full. It still takes time. As he makes it, it's actually been an hour now. Alma begins to heal. He says, "What? I didn't expect this to happen. What did that kid do to me?" And he buffs up more. He gets, as he throw like it's part of the screen just bumping as he throws a punch. He throws a punch. As a normal, he right hooks it right in the jaw, and he gets fine. And he's just using, I'd say like 5%, cause I say he goes over percent. So if he goes over percentage, it lowers his time. He's like, damn. He's like, he used only 5% because if you add it to a normal strength, that's pretty damn strong. He's like, he builds the punch no more. Calculating speed, like, all you see is the after image of him. Like, all you see is the after image of his hand, of his fist, go into the normal, and the normal. Now, the generation on this normal is the slower. I know he just destroying the normal. As he right hooks it upward, as he jumps, and punches this in the head, and killing the normal. Because this was the head. He had shot in the brain itself. It's like, God, now I feel like I'm in my prime again. What if that kid did? Oh, it helped me a lot. I'm about to thank him later. He's like, I'm about to thank the kid later. Whoever he did, I found I was in my prime again. All my said, he's like, this kid's a miracle. He healed my wound. My wound is gone. I'm surprised. I don't know. He been thinking about giving. I think he was thinking about giving, Dizuku to find this. After this display, he's thinking, yes, he's the best successor out of all of them. He is the best. Not even Mario couldn't beat him. So Mario probably could, but he's a guy like, he ended up making these liquid. One at a time to go back. You see flash. I just see him pop a cap. So he don't really know him because as he grabs that stuff, kicks it in the leg, throws it over his stuff, and he gets his arm against the floor with this liquid as he punches through the normal. He punches through the normal. He kicks it to the side as he makes this liquid, and I just like this. And once it touches you, you burn instantly. He makes the guy, onto your hand, it burns you from the inside out. It don't burn. It's not specifically scream like you could definitely tell before like hit the uppercut fucking up his brain and making him a little sluggish. It's a lot more sluggish. Actually, because it didn't get to the fire yet. He kicks it. He takes the blade like a heated blade. Slices the normal. Legs off. As it falls to on the knee, as he kicks it, as he has to his heart, he ended up ripping him with his body, move one part, and rips all his guts out, knowing that normal is already dead, like it's brain dead. He rips all the guts out and it regenerates, but because he rips the gut out, it goes back to healing, and the hypertension is so fast. And it gets to his arm as he pushes him in the gut. He spits out blood. Before he absorbed the normal. He's like, it filled up my stomach. It's this white blood cell. Tops two. As we can see, him making chemicals in his body to amplifying chemicals, amplifies his power to his power. It's amplifying his power. As he grabs about it, normal, go to punch, it's a chemical soul perception. And it's a punch normal because it's real slow but still fast. Kicks it like up on the side where like the armpit would be, sending it quite far. At the time he uses that time to knee in the head, and he's like, "Oh, he's down." And he pops a cap, and you see a chemical fall, and you see this. All you see no more arms just disappear, and at one point, as a blade, as he slices down, Nobu grabs it and breaks it. As you see it regenerate, it gets a slicing again, and it turns into a blade, into a little knife. As he slices through the Nobu, I mean, like it becomes like a, it's like it goes like it turns to, it becomes like the turn twist a bit. As like he puts the swing around his fingers, goes to another. He comes a regular figure. Like you can slice at the normal. He turns back and slices out constantly. And now you go back to the present. It's all about to go and Todoroki did the same thing. Moment everything happened, but without still he found as all he bites down his finger because he already got a hyper generation now. As he sprays, he makes his liquid and gas chemical. He makes one swallow like his chemical that makes to heal him. And sprays his gas on him and wets his finger and when the cuts for him, he puts it in there. As his face becomes that's not what he doesn't. He's still passed out at this point. He's still out. He comes back to back. He's Zuzu. He said his chest is fake. As I was, he's a cut. What did you do, child? As he passes back out. He says, Mama, get him. Take him to the next. Take him outside it. I need whatever happens. I'm gonna take it out of like if it's before, he we gotta take it down. He says, take him. I'm gonna take it out of normal. I need you to get a walkie so I can help all my and he says, shoot. I want you to use your frog like ability to round everybody up. So we can get out. So you can get out. But we need to let the pro heals help. So I'm gonna help All Might. I'm gonna do something. He says, okay, as he tells him, he get Mineta to to capture every villain, cause he he can control how tough and sticky his balls are. That's on his head. So as he does that. You got him up. Todoroki's like, don't you give me yours. He goes, Bakugo. Bakugo. He says, I need you to get out here. Bakugo, he gets out without a word. He says, that's not like Bakugo. That's not like Bakugo. That's what's up with him. What's with him? He gets to make this bottle. As he throws Bakugo away. What the hell is this? As he tosses like 5 more. As he kind of got All Might blood. No, because as he throws like this little, it's not like bottles, like these little tubes. And he throws, it kind of throws it on Bakugo as he feels this kind of like it's like a split pain. The hell? What did you do, nerd? As he says to make Deku seem more, but it's like he's normal because he thought he has realized he's silent. He did tell Zuko not to give him orders. He was like, oh, you'll find out later after drinking that. What the hell is this? He said, nothing, you'll find out. He says, no, you better just bye Bakugo. And he gets to hit stand out there. He punches Bakugo and Bakugo flying. Damn nerd. And he's go back to being quiet after that. And, he's still doing some deep thinking about, after he got his own thing set back and condensed. I like the wall. I mean the wall. You go back to the day. You see Ibaka, you see him pull the pin, out of both his, his what do you call them? And he combines them. As he shoots it, and the shoot, he just going to, and you see it come back. I think it's a nerd. I win. And he's thinking in his head. And he sees Zuko point a finger. And you see some, as you see, like it went through many things and 20 billion, man. Each ability completely exploded. Bakugo, he because he got good hit, amazing. He heard like some twin explosions go off, and the building it was all it became unstable. That's the reason But I say that, but the became I'm gonna say this now. The building almost became unstable, but the rest of it was completely I mean, completely blew up. At that point, like I said, he about to go passes out from fear and, you know, from realization. His mind can't process it. You know, I said, that, your share attack, the normal, getting All Might even more strength because after he did cut, All Might, because he does have hyper generation as you. He did kind of give All Might a permanent white blood, like a crop, like he also made it to a, okay. Okay. He also made it to the point, it kind of takes over. It doesn't save for other white cells. Like, it's even more effective at taking down viruses. And I find it's the place to end it off. This is what they're called Chemical Quirk Part 4, if I remember correctly. So this is OMG whatever.